Hello everybody and welcome back to another American Truck Simulator video. Last time we did Chapter 2 of the Double Trailer Handling Driver Academy, getting through all these reversing challenges with relative ease. And then yeah, before that we did the regular going forward challenges. And today we have real world preparation, slaloms at night, parking in a curve, depot parking, truck stop escape, and final exam. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The course ahead has a couple slaloms with varying difficulty throughout them. Take your time and remember to plan ahead as you drive through. There may be spots where you have to slow down to a crawl and be very precise. Don't rush it. Look at the inflatable arm, wavy arm man. He's cheering us along. Alright, so yeah, we'll see how we handle this. Obviously gotta make sure we turn on our lights. We might even want our high beams on for this. It's not like anybody else is around, so I think we will do that, because it's that versus that, and I think that's just a bit better. Yeah, we're just gonna try and be very careful here. Got our two mirrors on display. I mean, it is kind of hard to see what the trailers are doing because it is, well, dark. We don't really have a camera shining back there to see what's going on. So we just kind of have to hope that they're doing what we expect them to do. Alright, and then here we'll just go straight, because I don't want to introduce anything I will regret. Alright. Okay. And then we got these slaloms over here, I think are the ones they want us to go through next. Or that might... Alright. I think I know what I want to do here. I'm going to go straight here. Just give the trailers a bit more time to kind of straighten out. I want to go straight here. And then we'll worry about slaloming. Oh, there we go. Okay, they hit. Alright, so we did good on the first half. We did good on this part. But yeah, this seems... I mean, it could have just been a fluke first time on this section, so we will see. But yeah, it seems as long as you have, at least you're not like hugging the barriers, the trailers can't really cut in too much. As long as you use... Oh, never mind. Never mind. That kind of startled me. Alright, let's see the replay of that. I thought we were good here. Oh, I just cut over way too much on that one. Okay. That's what it was. Oh, and that just hit that. Yep. Alright. So gotta be a little bit more careful. I had a feeling that this was going to be the hardest, because the actual reversing was fine. The going forward is the hardest part, somehow. You wouldn't think it, but it is. Alright, if we head over here, we can get some more distance between the first one. Again. So yeah, I think it was a fluke the first time. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think this is working. I think. Because I'm not sure. Okay, we're just gonna pull straight through. Not gonna do any turning until we get all the way over to this barrier. Because I just don't know. Okay, I think we can... Okay, I think we can loop around here, and that gives us a bit more of a straighter shot into there. Yeah, like we can loop around this way. Yeah, and that gives us a bit of a straighter shot into these slaloms, which I think will help quite a bit. Because we can just go down here, make sure we have plenty of room to that corner, and then just cut in like that. We didn't quite give ourselves enough room there, but that's kind of what we need to do. Okay. Oop. I'm in neutral. Okay. So we'll barely avoid that barrier. What did we hit? What did we hit? Boom, 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 boom. Hit all those. Or didn't. That was the whole point. Alright, so over here... Okay, we hit that inside wall. So what do we do here? Okay, so I thought this was the better way to go. And I think it was, I didn't make use of all my space, and I almost hit that. Gosh, yeah, I should have... Yeah, I gotta jug handle that a little bit to actually make it around there. Because, yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's just the trailers cut in. Yeah, that's the hard part about the double trailers, is they cut in so much. So you really have to overcompensate, because they are going to cut in a ton. Okay, close. Ooh. That was really close. Okay. It's still kind of close. Don't want to cut it out too soon. Alright, we're good. We're safe. Alright, what's here? Cones? I think we can handle a couple cones after that. Maybe, hopefully. Alright, let's just keep going. I know we failed, but I want to make sure that we can actually do this. This is just cones, same exact thing we did before, but just with cones. Alright, cones. Gosh, that part was really tricky, though. Yeah, that was... Oh, did we hit... I think we hit a cone there. I just saw the thing pop up. And we hit something else. Okay. Just want to see how much is left. Yeah, this is definitely proving to be the hardest one we've done yet in this scenario, I think. Hit another thing. Not sure what it was. And then there's even more. Oh yeah, this is the wavy arm guy. Wow. There is a lot here. Go this way. And then we can go this way. Alright, and then we can just go straight through here. Okay, and then after the wavy arm guy, this is where it ends. Let's make sure I make the most of this. Okay, and it's a pretty wide parking area. They're pretty forgiving with this, at least. Okay. Oh, now we just gotta try and do it without hitting anything. I don't need to see what I've done wrong. I've already kind of established. There's only, like, really... It's just... the trailer cut in too much. Nothing I can really... Yeah, I just still haven't really gotten this down yet. Not really sure what the trick is. Because, like, there's, like, a perfect space. Because you can't get too far, because then you end up too close to the next one. So there's, like, a sweet spot. Not too far, but not too close. And that's where you kind of have to stay. Not too far, not too close. Okay, I'm gonna watch the replay on that one because it happened twice now in the same spot. Okay, yeah, I went too far this way, and then that one cut in. Yeah, okay, so the rear trailer, okay, so that's interesting, because on a normal trailer, so the rear trailer isn't really going through the slaloms. So maybe I need to not really be going through the slaloms. Just need to, like, make small adjustments, instead of swinging all the way out, because he's swinging all the way out, the small trailer does barely nothing. So I'm just going to try that. So just slight left. Slight right, slight left, just barely clear it, slight right. Yeah, so see that failed as well. So maybe just do that, maybe give a bit more distance. I think I'm doing the big sweeping curves while that feels like the safest. Honestly, I feel like the rear trailer just isn't following me when I'm doing that. So perhaps the later curves, smaller turns, is better. Give more time for that rear trailer to actually follow the turn. Okay, I don't know if this is helping. Maybe I'll just go back to what I was doing. Because I was making it through some of the time then. Oh no. Yep, that rear trailer's lined up right for that cone. Do you see that in the rearview mirror? I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Okay, I think we saved it. We saved it, okay. I don't know how to fix it though. Just need to not turn, I guess. No turning. No turning. Okay, now turn. Yes. Salvage. Saved it. Absolutely saved it. There. Oh, I barely just nicked that one. Okay. Engine run, engine on. Parking brake off. Lights 1, lights 2, high beams. Gear 1, gear 2, gear 3. I think... Let's see. That and that... Oh, that still didn't clear back there. Okay. I think I'm getting a hang of it. This is actually the next day. I had to take a break. But yeah, the trick, I think, is getting as close to here at a 45-degree angle as possible. So that way when you get out here, yeah, that trailer's miles away. But yeah, just making sure you cross each of these areas at, like, you know, roughly 45, very close to the barrier, because by the time you get out here, the trailer's pulling the other one around. And then when we get up here, that was fine. I was too close to that, so I hit that, but then that's still, I think I had to cut out more of a steeper angle here. I need to cut closer to that one, I think. You know, yeah, I just need to come through here with a steeper angle. I turned in too soon. Need to go like out. Need to go like out into here, then pull in through this way, and then kind of do that. Yeah, I think that's how I need to do that one. But I'm learning, and I think the first one, I can get it consistently now with the trick of you just gotta be as close as possible without hitting them, obviously. And you gotta do it at 45-degree angles. So like we're going here, and then we wanna basically clip this at 45 to the wall, clip this one at 45 to the wall, clip at 45, wall, 45, wall, 45, wall. Yeah, that seems consistent. I've not messed up with that strategy yet. And then we just gotta go straight through here, make sure our trailers don't do anything silly. And then we can loop around this pole just to get us a better angle into this section. So again, I want to go like into here, but I want to like really go into here. So like all the way out here, then turn, and then maybe come out of here a bit more like this. So that's less of a 45 and more of a really sharp angle. But that might be the ticket for that. And then we just take this wide. Yep, that seems to have done it. And now we're back to the cone section, which we've... Again, I think it's just a case of hugging the cones as close as we can comfortably get to them. Gotta just hug them. Give them a nice hug. Be like, hey, cones. How are you? How are you, cones? How is Le Cones? Okay. Looking good so far. Okay, and then I think same exact trick here. To the wall. To the wall. Yep. Okay. Those cones have been conquered. I just gotta do these cones. Okay, the back hit a cone. Okay. That seems like a tricky area, and then here, it's literally just the same that we just did. Okay, so that cone is gonna, those cones are tricky. I don't even really see a path there, I just see a bunch of cones. So that's how that's gonna be tricky. I don't really see a path through there yet. Maybe a path will be clear soon? But yeah, as of right now, I do not really see a path through there. It's just cones. It's just a whole bunch of cones. I need to hug these ones tight because our trailer is going to cut in on that curve. But yeah, there we go. We did that in just one hit. Just one cone got knocked down. And we're going to see where that one was. I think I was being extra cautious with these cones. I don't think I needed to be. Yeah, I don't quite need to be as cautious with those. They're pretty easy. Let's see. So here, I think it was. No, those cones are fine. The slalom of cones. Yeah, it was just the minefield of cones. What am I supposed to do here? Because it just looks like... Okay, it's just like a turn, I think. It's just a big sweeping turn. I think I want to be like out here. Basically do a big sweeper turn. Instead, I cut it. See how I cut the corner? Yeah, there's a lot more room that I can use for that turn. And that will prevent me from literally driving directly over that cone. It went right between the differential on that trailer. I don't even know if it's called a differential, but it just dunk right there. Okay. So yeah, if I make use of all this, that might be able to avoid that. But yeah, that's just funny. It's literally just... And right over that one. Right over that cone. Alright. How did that trailer even get over there? Okay, what did I do here? It happened over here. I think... Oh yeah, I can just go straight. I can just go straight there. Okay. Yeah, I continued turning. I don't need to continue turning there. I can just go straight. Because there's nothing in the way. It's just a straight shot. It was the cone right there. It was the cone right there. I couldn't see it. Because I had already entered my blind spot. How close were we to actually missing it? Oh, we went right over it. Yeah, once it got to around there, I couldn't see it anymore. Probably should have backed up and... Yeah, because we just bonk right over it. But yeah, once we get to here, we can just go straight through that gap, and then the slaloms are the same as the beginning, although I've never messed up on these ones, so they might be possibly more consistent than these beginning ones. At least for me they are. But watch, we're gonna get there in a flawless run, and they're gonna get me like these ones do. That just seems to be what happens. If you're on a flawless run, something is going to get you. But when we did that run earlier, after I'd already hit these, everything was fine. What does that say? Something's weird going on here. This is just the first scenario, too. Good grief, if the rest of the ones are this hard, it's fine, you know? You can keep your double trailer license. I thought I was good. I thought I was a double trailer professional. Apparently not. Can't even do slaloms. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He can't even do a slalom at night. I don't really know if this being at day would help that much. I mean, it would help see what you're doing wrong more. But the replay kind of helps that. So you just figure out what you're doing wrong after you already hit it. You don't get to see what you're doing wrong as you're hitting it. Really. Okay. Cleared that. And now we're back to the cone section. There's the cone. Alright, we've cleared it, I think. Yeah, there it is. I see it over there. Okay. Cool. Straighten it out. Yes. All right, parking in a curve. Don't come into a lot that's almost completely full of trucks, leaving you with very few options for parking yourself. Yeah, lots of trucks. In this case, there's only one place left where you can fit your B-double combination. Drive through the lot and park in the curve near the exit. Yeah, I guess because we're B-doubles, we can fit on the curve. Okay, engine on. That's kind of fun. Alright, go. Oh, we're in neutral. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go. So yeah, because we're B-doubles, we can park on a curve. That is very fun. I mean, I don't think we could even get in any of these. Yeah, even if that spot was open, like, we couldn't get into there because of these guys hugging up the middle. But yeah, get really close to this guy. And we'll try and sneak through here. Basically taking out that dude's wing mirror. It's fine. Might even be taking out... Are we? Yes, we're taking... we're taking everybody out. I thought I had a bit more room to maneuver there. I guess when it's big truck and not a little cone, you gotta give yourself a bit more room, it looks like. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, I mean, there's our mirror. Probably want to tuck that in. Ooh, close. Very close. Okay, and then we sneak into here. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. And then do we just pull into the curb? No, we hit the truck. That's what we did. I was like, did we just pull into the curve? No, we just hit the truck. That's what we just did. Oh my gosh, it is... there is, like, no room to go around that corner. That is crazy. At least the scenario is a lot shorter. So there's not much. It's just the one thing, the one squeeze, the one very tight squeeze we gotta do. So I think we do want to get all the way over here to this edge. I think this is what we want to do. I don't even know what we hit. Like, I guess we were just too close to the truck and we scraped him or something, but, you know, that's your fault for parking there. Right? Like, I gotta park. Why are you guys parking in the middle? You're, like, parking right in the middle. It's crazy, you know? It's crazy. You shouldn't be allowed to park there. So what? How did I go into reverse? That was weird. Okay. I nicked him. Okay. So now I just go... I hit him again. Okay, what am I... I guess we need to view a replay, because I am completely and utterly lost on what we're supposed to do here. Am I supposed to, like, weave or... No, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe? No, I'm not supposed to weave through there, am I? And go around that guy. I mean, that would give me more room. No, I think that's what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. I think I'm supposed to weave around. Yeah, because this turn... Yeah, no matter what I do, that's gonna cut in. I gotta weave around. You gotta bob and you gotta weave. You gotta weave. So I gotta come over here. Yep, that is a big enough gap. I can shoot that. I can shoot that gap. Gotta shoot this gap. And get over here. Okay. Is that where I feel like that's where I gotta go, because I can't, there's not enough room up here. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I need to do it more at 90 degrees, I think. Let's get up here, and then do it. What in the world? Why did I suddenly go into reverse? That was weird. Okay, I shouldn't go into reverse unless I command it to go into reverse like that. Then I go into reverse. Okay, I just nicked the back of your trailer. Come on. Give me a break. But then that, yeah, I think that's what we actually have to do, because now look at how much more straight we're going. Yep. And now we can pull into the curve. Oh, we gotta get in front. We gotta get more in front of that truck, actually, before we fully commit to this curve. There's a lot of room to commit to this curve, actually. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, restart. All right, I think that is what we got to do, though. We gotta shoot the gap between this blue guy and this other guy. That's the only way we make it around the turn. Maybe I'll just go straight here. There he is. I hit the guy behind me that time? Freaking rear trailer cutting in again. That's what that was. Okay. So I have to go a bit further down then. You have to cut across like here. You gotta wait, because that rear trailer is gonna cut the corner a ton. I'm gonna say hi to you. I can say hi to you. I can say hi to you. We can get all the way down over here. We haven't hit anybody yet. Okay. Take it wide, now bring it in. Yes. Oh. Yes. Haha. Yes. Let's see the replay of that. That probably looks pretty cool. All right. Here we go. So yeah, all the way out here to this edge. Then cut across, cut through. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I'm a truck. Hi, how are you? I'm a truck. Hey, how are you? I'm a truck. You know, just say hi to all the trucks. And then make sure not to hit that guy with the back of the trailer. And then, yeah, make sure to not turn into this turn too soon. You can kind of pretty much wait for the last second. And yeah, look at that. That's a pretty good parking. I'll have to remember that if there's a nice curve, that doubles park on it quite nicely. I mean, I probably could have turned into the corner a bit sooner. But backing it up, yeah, I mean, it's decent. I wouldn't call it a good parking job. If that guy wasn't there and there was no risk of hitting him, I would have probably cut in a bit sooner. But other than that, not bad. Next scenario, depot parking options. Park in any of the spots indicated. Is that just it? Just pick a spot, any spot? Okay, we got that spot. That spot over there. Oh, and it's directional. Okay. Look at that guy jamming. Alright, that one over there seemed the easiest. I don't know. I'm gonna go over there. That one seemed the easiest. That one seemed really hard over there. The one over here seemed the easiest. So yeah, let's just pick a spot. Any spot. So yeah, I think that one's a pull through from the back there. So we just gotta loop around the back, which is, we did this in forward trailer handling. We looped around this way. We just looped around the other way. We looped around that way and when it came out there. So, yeah, it's just the opposite of that. So it doesn't seem too tricky to me. I mean, none of these probably seem that tricky. Kind of a fun scenario, honestly. Or, you know, learning thing. Oh, there's a plane over there. Yeah, it's just kind of fun. Because you just get to pick any of the spots and park. Just pick a spot. Park her up. Pick a spot. And park her up. Okay, we're gonna get over here a little bit because we know the trailers are gonna want to do the thing. So there we go. I said there we go. We were in the spot. I would argue and say we were in that spot. Unless we want it to be the other way around? Oh, it's not telling us. Did they want us? And maybe they wanted that trailer a bit straighter. That could be the case. But I think they wanted us to pull in that way. Alright, we can try that again and do that. So yeah, no, yeah, they definitely want us, because the arrow's pointing that way. So they definitely want us to pull in from this wide. I think... Swide. This wide. This wide. Yeah, I think we just need to go a bit further out. And we'll try and stay off the grass if we can help it. No, not really. Can't really help it. I'm sorry. Hi, sir. Hello. I'm a truck. I'm sure you have eyeballs. Okay, so now this will be fine? Or did that overdo it? Might have overdid it then. Yeah, so that's the opposite. So that's overdoing it. So there's a balance. We're gonna have to figure out with this spot how much is too much. Get in the zone, car zone. I'm sure that's their jingle. Just a hunch, you know. All right, let's try maybe that. That feels like it was kind of halfway between the two, but I'm not sure. Looks good though. It definitely looks good. Yep, they accepted that for a second. For a brief second, they would have accepted that. Yes. All right, perfect. All right, truck stop escape, double down. Packed parking lots can be the bane of any trucker, but for those pulling B-doubles, it's especially difficult to navigate them. You'll have to get creative to get out of this one. All right, so we just got to get out onto the street. That is our goal. Oh my goodness, this is a packed lot. And it's waning. It's a waning too. We want our things on. We also want our wipers on. Okay. Cool. I probably turned the diff on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for some reason the controls aren't set the way I like them. I guess the Driver Academy doesn't have keybinds. Wow, that was immediate. Oh, it was on the outside. Okay. I think we hit the truck next to us on the outside. We hit... Okay, so we can basically turn over quite a way. Oh yeah, we have plenty of room on that side. Okay, that guy, though, gotta watch out for him. Okay. I was worried about this guy. And I was thinking that we didn't really have much room, but yeah, we can get quite close to him. Okay. We just gotta avoid that guy, because he's got his back hanging out. If we had a regular truck, I don't know if we could have got out of that, actually. Oh, I hit the wall. My bad. At least this scenario shouldn't be too long, or at least hopefully not. Because that is like 6 buttons now I have to press. I have to press engine, engine, light, light. I'm not doing high beams. And then wiper, wiper, wiper. So that is 7 buttons? Yes, I have 7 buttons I have to press in order to get the truck started. Oh, and also shift gears. Yeah, that is 7 buttons I have to press to get the truck started. And I hit that one. Man, there's too much to think about. If this was a real scenario, I would just hit everybody. I can see why this is a nightmare for truckers. Yeah, we just gotta turn. We gotta turn very slowly because we don't want to hit that guy. But then we also gotta turn relatively sharply because we don't want to hit this wall. Okay, looks like we got plenty of room over there. I'm gonna start turning this over fully. Alright. Say hi to this man's. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay, we're good there. I think... Do I give the extra... Yeah, I don't think it's worth cutting through that gap. I don't even know where we leave here. Oh, down that way. Okay. See, I'm just going to cut through down here on this side. I mean, I could maybe cut through there? I'm not sure. I was giving myself more room by going this way. And at least it gave us more time for our trailers to kind of straighten out. Yeah, here we go. We just go this way. Right? Like diagonally? Diagonally? Or is that not? I feel like that's the street, right? That's Freedom over there. No, it's not. It's not. It was a lie. It was a mirage. Alright, so we just loop around this way, all the way around. Just creeping. Just creeping. Alright, so we just kind of... Okay, it looks like we just kind of got turned around. We just used all this space to just turn around and face the other direction. Okay. I think that's what we mainly had to do, because we got to get out that way. I think the exit was really right next to us. Because we can't... We could exit... I mean, that is an exit too, but we have to... This is like simulating if there was only one exit. Which usually with a truck stop is kind of the case. But yeah, this is Academy, so... Oh gosh, we hit that one. Alright, let's just keep going, because I just want to see what we have to do next. Yeah, we have plenty of room there. We didn't have to hit that guy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think as long as we do this nice and slowly, there's nothing that can really hurt us. So yeah, this is basically going down the opposite way of the way we just came. Okay, and then we just go right back through where we just were. We might hit that truck. Yeah, we did. Alright, at least I said we would. I don't really know if that makes it better. Probably not. Okay, that's where we were. We were literally right there. But we couldn't, you can't get out this way without doing all that loop around first. But yeah, once we get through there, then we can make it through here. Ish. We'll have to figure out how to make it through here. And then, yeah, from here it seems free? Not really. Not particularly. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. This guy's just sitting at the stop sign. And then we get out here onto the road. Okay. And we're free. We're free! We survived! We escaped! No, we didn't hit that guy. That's surprising. I thought for sure we would have hit him. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be a fun one. Yeah, we're pretty much just going to be... I'm not even putting my foot on the gas. I'm just letting the truck roll. We're just going to roll on out of here. See, I guess we could cut through there and loop around the other way. So that's like another way to do it. We could cut through there and loop around. Because we do have to loop back around through here, but so we could do like that loop in reverse, I guess. We could. But we still, no matter what we do, we still have to loop around down here. Gosh, could you imagine if this actually happened while playing this game? I'm sure this happens more often than not in real life trucking, but at least in the game, there's not really too many trucks that get in your way. But could you imagine, for a second, that if the actual game was like this? I mean, the penalties for hitting things would have to be way higher, for you to actually worry about doing it like this. Like, the penalties for hitting stuff would have to be similar to real life. Not just a fine and then you brush it off. It would actually have to be, I don't know, something you would worry about. But, I mean, that's kind of hard to do in a video game. You need to have actual debt collectors come to your door, threaten to take away your ATS copy. Oh. Yeah. I don't even know what I could have done differently there. I'm going to look at the replay, but I honestly think I don't know what I could do differently. I mean, I'm already doing all this so slowly and so carefully. More room there. I don't know, but that's not even where I hit. I hit down here. Okay, so maybe just go... Don't cut the corner, go straight down. Because otherwise we nick that guy. So go straight down so that when we do this curve, we have a bit more room to kind of make use of the back of this truck as our to kind of get the trailer straight. Kind of like we want to pull out a bit so we can get the trailer straight before pulling into a parking spot. That's what we kind of want to do there. I mean, maybe I can just go straight into that? Like, I feel like I gotta cut out and then in, but maybe I just go straight through. I don't know. We're gonna try going straight through. Because everything else seems pretty straightforward except for that, so it must just be pretty straightforward. Straight on through. I mean, we could also... Hold on. I just realized another thing, too. We could try reversing. Oop. Like, out of here. Like, I didn't even consider reversing. Oh. Maybe I should look where I'm going. Yeah. I don't know if there's enough room to reverse these. But it'd be funny, just pull forward, reverse out, and then the scenario's done. Because, I mean, we've been able to reverse these relatively easily. So, I don't know. It might be doable. Worth considering, at least. They're not really... Yeah, I can't really get them lined up. Yeah, we'll just go around the normal way. Yeah, because I can't really... It's not possible to get them lined up, I don't think. Maybe someone better than me can, but I obviously just can't get them straight. So around we go. Around the loop-de-loop we go. That part is stumping me. Do we just... Maybe we do loop around the other way. Oh, because then we'd come straight through there. Yeah, I just realized how we actually have to do it. So here, we are going to cut through. Do our turn this way. So we're going to go around this way. Because what we can do if we loop around this way... So we can just come around here. Pull in here a little bit. Make sure our trailers are straight. Maybe do a bit of reversing so we don't say hi to this guy rapidly. Yep. Yeah, and then look at the straight shot clean out. Just as long as that side stays safe, which it looks like it's got to say hi to that Mac. Yeah. Man, that was almost good. Yeah, so we can't make that turn, but we can get all the way out here. And then thread the good old needle between these two. Yep. Okay. Almost had it there. I think I hit the same truck again. Maybe I just gotta start from a bit wider out. Get closer to the wall there. And then we'll cut like here. Like that. Just like that. Kapow. Kapow? Ooh. I don't know how that didn't hit that red truck. It looked like it was gonna hit from my view, but it didn't. So we just take that. We take those. All right. We utterly take those. We take those. We take those wins. Again, but let's line up straight through these guys. Yeah, looks good, feels good. Okay, stop. Doesn't look like anybody's coming, except this guy. Just sitting here for some reason. Don't know why you're here. Except to just ruin my day. What the heck did we hit? Oh, that guy. So how do we do this? I think we just pull straight out and we don't worry about it too much. I was worrying about it way too much, I think. I was overcompensating and worrying about it way too much. Okay. Oh my gosh, I thought I was clear of that truck. That scared me. What did we hit? Oh, the trailer. Okay, now we hit that truck. It's almost like the universe is correcting itself. That's good. Good. The trailers are following a straight line back. We're not hitting that other truck. We're not hitting this truck. Okay. We're not hitting you either. We're making sure there's plenty of space to get around you. Right. We're making sure there's plenty of space to get around you. Right. Okay. Those rear wheels skid a little bit on the water. Alright, awesome. I don't even have the wipers for this. I mean, you can still really see, even without the wipers. It's not a big deal. I think because we got that sun visor and it makes it easy. There's not actually that much rain getting on the windscreen. Yep, okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, the final exam. Oh boy. We got this. Welcome to the final exam. We've laid out some realistic situations that you could encounter out on the road to see how you're able to handle them. As always, take your time, be precise. Good luck. And we have the Phonox News. The Phonox News is here. Oh boy, no pressure. No pressure. The Phonox News is here. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ay. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. There's a lot of stuff put together. Ay caramba. There's slaloms. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's an even bigger slalom. Oh dear, there's even more. Gosh, how big is this final exam? And then it ends with reversing. Okay. Well, this might be something of all time. Alright. Down we go. I think they want us to reverse here. I think they want us to reverse down that way to go that way. Yeah, reversing. The way ahead is blocked, turn around. Yeah, I could have seen that. Okay. So let's do a straight back. Nice climb. I think actually we want to do a 90 degree, because there's a spot. How do we initiate that? Like this, I think? Yeah, like this. So we're initiating the 90. I should have initiated that a ton sooner. Should have initiated that like miles ago. Yeah, we're backing right into a cone. High news anchor. Yeah, let's try that again. Let's just go forward and try that again. There's gonna be so much to do in this scenario, and reversing is the start of it. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we need to go the other way. They put me the wrong way around, guys. Alright, I think we initiate the turn like pretty much immediately here. Oh wait, hold on. I think I want to go even a bit further before initiating this turn. Let's go like to here. Yeah, I think here's good. Alright. Now we got this. Okay. Let's see, how is... Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Okay, so yeah, that almost worked. Except, yeah, I just kind of... Once I got here, there was nothing I could really do. I kind of jackknifed it. We were going that way. But yeah, I think this is really tricky, because not only is it just a reverse, it's a blind side reverse. So we can't see what's going on. Normally when reversing dolly, you want to reverse to this side, but because we're reversing to that side. So it's a blind side dolly 90. Obviously we have our mirror to initiate it, but our mirror doesn't look, you know, like all the way out there. So once it's initiated, there's nothing really we can do to see it. So I think we maybe just want to do this slowly, so that way it stays, like, at least in our mirror most of the way. Yeah. We do it slowly, so that way it stays in the mirror. And then we're kind of just going to do this. Okay, I need to turn it a bit sharper, so we go a bit straight. So push this trailer straight to get it to go a bit sharper. Okay, now we're going to straighten it out. It's going to take it a while. Okay, we're not even on the road anymore. I'm sure it's fine. No, we've completely jackknifed it and we're not on the path. It wasn't fine. Maybe I do want to go quite far down here, because we're basically doing this turn. I gotta do this turn as gradual as possible to actually see where the turn is going. So yeah, I think we do want to go quite far down, like all the way down to here maybe. Just so we can really watch this turn. No, I think I did it too much. That's too much. We're gonna hit that sign. That sign is getting hit now. Rip sign. Yep, rip sign. Okay, first part done. First part accomplished. Yeah, I didn't quite straighten it out near the end. It just kept turning. But first part done. Alright. Entering the course. Here we go. Okay. We can get we can put in some speed. We can give her some beans. Okay. Well, there we go. That's that. But we're going to keep driving through it just to see what we got to do. So, yep, that seems fine there. We did pretty good for our first attempt, I would say. Let's get some speed going down here. And if we don't hit too many other things, then I guess, you know, maybe this scenario's not that bad. Maybe it's just long. And it's just a bunch of somewhat difficult challenges, but nothing like super crazy. Because I tell you, those slaloms, those were insane. Alright, here's the roundabout. Oh, that cone's dead. Yep, oh, yep, it's all gone. Okay, I don't even know if there was extra room, I think. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take another break here. Because this is getting to be a lot. Yeah, this might end up going up a week later than I wanted it to. But, I mean, I'm happy with the progress we made today, honestly. And, yeah, I'm just, yeah. I mean, I think I just need a break, mainly just for myself. I usually tend to do better after a break. So, yeah. Alright. But yeah, we're just going to see what the rest of this entails. Oh gosh, there's a barrier there. I didn't even see that until I was at it. Okay, let's see if the 45-degree trick works for these ones. Yeah, overall this doesn't seem bad. I think coming at this, I mean, possibly if I give myself enough time tomorrow, I might be able to get this knocked out, but I don't know. This video goes up tomorrow, so I have a bit of time during the morning to maybe get this done before I have to edit everything. And I'll start, like, getting the stuff in my editor ready, so it'll be good to go. So it might be fine, but I do have a backup if... Okay, yeah, that hit. Okay, I think those... I mean, it's the slaloms again. Not really sure what else to do about that. Although I can, you know, the curbs, I can go up a bit higher, but I don't really think that helps me. I hit the slalom again. Yeah, this I don't know. Are we even... I don't even know if we're halfway through at this point. Okay, all the way up here. All the way up here. Oh, hit that. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so we avoided that. Oh yeah, and then here's the slalom down the alleyway. The alleyway slalom. We hit that truck. Again, just getting a feel for everything here. Oh, then crashing into the fence. Gosh, that fence is brutal. Picket fence. Don't get it twisted. It'll mess you up. Hitting more things that I don't have control over. Yeah. This is probably going to take another week. Goodness. Alright, this is it. Again, this is the reversing. Wait, we did it! We totally didn't annihilate everything on the way here. We did it! Yay! Simple reverse parking. At least it's not a blind side. So it's way more doable than a blind side. But also, like, I don't even think I'm lined up for it. I need a break. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this video. As I mentioned, I took a break and I attempted this again a week later. I still have not yet been able to do this final exam. It's really quite hard. I'm going to have to put some time aside for it. But, I mean, already the video is quite long. So I'm okay ending it there, and I think the final exam in of itself is going to be a plenty of length for a video. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, next time, we'll complete the final exam. See you guys then.